How's it going? Rich Teller here. Definitely not Tom Gillespies, definitely not Bitman360. This is the update for the Hexicans documentary for the month of March. So Tom put out a halfway video. We're 6 months into the investigation. We're moving now from into post-production. So winding down the social media activity and moving focus over to producing the movie. There's still a few scenes that need to be produced, obviously, here in Sweden, and I decided to take a bit of a break from everything for a few weeks just to sort of zone out a bit and sort of recollect and reconfigure my thoughts before moving into post-production. That said, I have rough cut a bunch of the scenes from the materials that we've already got in, and early next month, Juan is going to deliver the interviews so that I can start to dig out the most relevant parts of those interviews and sort of start to arrange them in a way that is going to help push the story forward. As part of this endeavor, of course, since the very beginning, there's always been an objective to try to realize how to monetize this production business. Now, there's obviously the regular way of the traditional way of going and getting financing from certain industry players, and there's also crowdfunding, but I realized that because Tom is hit up so much by so many people on LinkedIn and Twitter asking him to go and investigate this, that, and the other, we launched cryptoscamdemic.com about a week ago, and this allows people to basically vote on the top 3 coins to investigate that Tom's been hit up about, as well as dropping suggestions or emails to Tom to go and check out certain projects so that people can feel like they're being heard, and we can actually sort of make use of these leads potentially in future productions. Basically testing a business model using the cryptoscamdemic.com website, and we'll see if it pans out and we get the next production financed, because as you know, today I've been self-financing both the Fakefluencer and now the Hex film. Probably can't do it a third time, so if you have any suggestions on business models that we could explore together perhaps, feel free to reach out to me at rich@bitjoinstudios.com. Been in discussion with the guys at Film Rare, who have basically built a Cineplex in Decentraland, and the Fakefluencer has been screening in there over the last week and will continue to do so. That basically is our first licensing deal for the Fakefluencer film in a cinema, and the cinema is in virtual reality, but it's the first of hopefully more licensing deals. And actually what's been most interesting about that is obviously there's the NFT aspect and the wearables in Decentraland, which we are currently in discussions with the Film Rare guys about how we can incorporate some of those elements of the Fakefluencer film, and the NFTs, or even some of the items that the characters wear in the film, and bring those into that Cineplex, into the store, where we can potentially monetize elements or assets that have been generated through the movie production. Kind of fascinated to see how that could unfold. Tonight, Tom is going into an interview with the guys from Low Key Giant. They want to put a feature of him in the magazine. They're the same guys that put the Fakefluencer in the Bushwick Film Festival last year out of Brooklyn. And we will be submitting the Hexicans film to that festival again this year. Keep your eyes peeled for that, Low Key Giant. Big respect. Thanks for the opportunity, man. If you want to support us, we have several different revenue streams that you might not be aware of. One is go to the fakefluencer.movie and buy merch, or we accept crypto and fiat. You can donate there as well directly to the production. You can go and mint NFTs and start trading them on atomics.io. You can book Tom on Cameo. Cameo app is where celebrities send messages and what have you. Tom's on there, and big thanks to those Hexicans that have actually sent a few requests to Tom. And in addition, we have, obviously, you can pre-order the Hexicans movie at the fakefluencer.movie. The store and everything is on that website at the moment. You can go on to Mogul and you can obtain non-fungible Toms, which you can trade and use to get interviews with Tom as well. Your support is very much appreciated, and if you like what Tom Gillespies been doing, and I know from a fair bit of feedback that a lot of you do, if you want to see him continue to produce documentaries or maybe even pivot into a web series type format, currently looking for building out the research team so that we can develop the storylines and the investigations much faster and get Tom out there and doing the bit that he does best. I've been Rich Teller. Thanks for subscribing, and do tell your mates if you are enjoying the story that we are trying to tell with Bitjoin Studios and these characters. Catch you next time.